So in the last session, we started online reconciliation ledger, right? So online reconciliation ledger, this we use when there are two cost centers. These cost centers are between two company codes. Those company codes are under one controlling area, right? So any transaction happens between two cost centers, which is different company codes, but those are under one controlling area. So when the transaction happens between cost centers, the transaction should also update at company code level automatically, right? So through this online reconciliation ledger. So for this purpose, I created one more company code, right? So I copied all the GLs, document types, and the same currency from first company code to second company code. I did that yesterday. So now we have one more company code. So this company code also I have to assign to group, right? Let me assign that, okay? So I'm going to SPRO. Assign company code to group. Now this new company code also I am going to assign to group. We have one group. Under one group, we have N16, N17, two company codes, right? Save it. Next. Document type SA. So I told you that whenever the transaction happens at the cost center level, the FI records also should update. So when FI records also should update, it means what is the document type? SA should be update. SA document type should update. So there we have to select one option. Okay. So there is one selection, one option is there that we have to select. Where we maintain the document type OBS7. OBS7. SA document type. Here, one option is the intercompany posting. So by selecting this option, then only system can able to update your SA document type. Okay. So in my system, it is selected. Select in your system. Okay. So why SA document type? So this related to GL mode, GL posting. So I want system to update SA document type here and also there, where in the new company code also. So if you want the system to update SA document type means, yes, you have to select this intercompany postings. Okay, in my system, it is already selected. Next. Yeah, now let me create GLs. Okay, so first let me create first company code 2,160,000. 2,160,000 is the current assets. Okay, so this 2,160,000 I'll create in the first company code with the name of N17 company code. I will show you. Let me take one more screen. FS00. Under current asset, you can take, okay, like we maintain the 2 lakhs, 100 to 199, right? That is the current assets. We created 2 lakhs 100 with the cash. So now I'm taking 2 lakhs 160 there. First company code. Okay, I can copy from any GL, equity share capital, but I need to change. This is the current asset. Current asset. Okay, now here I'll create this GL account with the name of N17. Okay, here why I created N17, suppose this N16 has any receivables from N17. Again telling this N16 has any receivables from N17, this GL is going to debit. Or this N16 has any payables to N17, the same GL account is going to credit. In case of receivables from N17, it is going to debit. In case of payables, the same GL account is going to credit. Here I just created. Again, in the next step, by using 40/50 posting key, I have to assign this GL account. Okay. So I created in the old company code with the name of N17 company code. Here, field status group I required is some specific fields I need. So those are suits for this GL account, which is 3067. Okay, 3067 reconciliation. Okay, fine, save it. The same way we have to create in the new company code also. Okay, so I'll create with 2-1. Okay, here I will show you first. I copied all the GLs from N16 to N17, right? Let's see whether all the GLs are copied or not in N17. Till now, whatever company code N17, till now, whatever the GLs I created in N16, it are copied. Those are copied. See here, N17. All the GLs are copied. But now onwards, okay, now onwards, it will not copy. Till now, whatever GLs I copied, it is going to, it is copied, but now onwards, it is not going to copy. You can see company code GL. Okay. Now, so here 2,161 I'm going to create. Okay, I'll copy from 2,160. Okay. From old company code. Yes, current assets only, but it is with the name of. Understood?
Yes, madam. Understood.
The same 067. Okay, fine. Save it. Next, in the same way, we have to create one more GL account, 4,150,000. You take any expenditure GL, any group you can take. Okay. Okay, this is only for control purpose. Okay, we have to assign GL account for debit or credit purpose. We have to create one GL account. You can take any account group. So I'm taking expenditure related 4 lakhs 150. Okay. Till now, whatever the GLs, I was telling you that GLs, all the expenditure GLs should be created as a primary cost elements. But don't create any primary cost elements for this. See, this is only for control purpose. Only for assignment purpose I am creating. No postings to be done for this GL account. And second, you can create under any group, under assets or liabilities or revenue or expenditure. I am taking expenditure group. Again, I am telling all expenditure should be as a primary cost elements. We have to create, I told, but don't create for this because this is not going to update any amount. Only for assignment purpose. I will show you where we have to assign this. Okay. So any group you can take. I'll take 4 lakhs 150. This GL account should be same in both first company code, second company code. Okay. Let me create in the first new company code. I'll create with 4 lakhs 100. Yeah, here you have to assign ICCF field status group. Okay. The same GL account, let me create in another company code, old company code also. I copied from the N17. Okay. Here, CO. Okay. FICO. Okay. All are same. Okay. I create the necessary GLs also. Next. Now let me assign these GLs. Okay. I'm going to SPRO. Prepare cross company code transaction. Here, GL business transaction, prepare cross company code. Company code 1 is N16. New company code is N17. Okay. So by doing this configuration, system update all the GLs automatically. How? You can see here company code 1. We are posting in N16. Okay. We are posting in N16 against whom? N17. In case of receivables, means you are posting in N16. You have N16 has any receivables from N17. That is the meaning. You are posting in N16 and N16 has any receivables from N17. This GL account is going to debit, right? N16 has any payables to N17. The same GL account with the credit posting is going to credit. Is it right or not?
Yes, madam.
Yes. Only Srinivas is there in the classroom, no others are there. Company code 2, I am posting in N17. I am posting in N17. Okay. Clear against N16. So here, suppose N17 has receivables from N16. It is going to debit. So N16 has any payables to N17 has any payables to N16. the same GL account is going to credit. Okay. So by doing this configuration, system automatically update the GLs. This is clear? Any doubts?
No, ma'am.
No, ma'am. Clear.
Saved. Okay. Next. Okay. To make text field optional. Suppose here I think it's not required. Now we assign the expenditure GLs, we assign the Z04, right? In the Z04, if text is required entry, make it as optional. Z04, where we assigned Srinu? For which GLs? Expenditure GLs, is it?
Yes, madam. Expenditure.
Salary account and wages account. Suppose now I want to transfer salaries from one cost center to another cost center between and different company codes. System that it has to post the entries automatically. Online reconciliation ledger, why I'm doing configuration, I want the system posting at FI level automatically. Suppose in the salary account, if the text field in Z04 is required, it can't fill the text field when it is required, right? So make it as an optional. If it is an optional, yes, without the text field also, it can able to post the entry. If it is required entry, it cannot. If it is required entry, we have to fulfill some text field there. System cannot do automatically the text field when it is required entry. So if it is make it optional, system so that system can able to save the data. Understood my point?
Yes, madam.
Yes. So I think I already kept an optional entry. If it is not, we'll make it as a optional. Yeah, let me go to OBC4. Do one thing while you are doing practice. Keep it as a required entry. Okay. So keep it while you are doing practice, I'm telling. Keep it as a required entry in Z04 and do the testing. What will happen, you will understand. Okay. I think, okay, optional, it is there. If it is required entry, what happened, you just try when you are doing practice. Okay. Fine. Next. Now, till now, whatever I did, I create GLs, I assign the GLs at FI level. CO level also, we have to do some configuration. In controlling area level, we have to do some configuration. So let me go to SPRO. Controlling area. Here, activate components. Assignment of company code. One second. Select, go for assignment of company code. Here, display change. One second. Why? Okay. I have to change that option. first go for details. Yeah, here I have to change this option. Cross company code cost accounting. So now under one controlling area, I am going to have two company codes. Okay. Under one controlling area, I am going to have N16, N17. So when I select this option only, I can able to assign company code. Suppose, okay, previous, if it is there in option, okay, if I go for assignment of company code, it is not showing new entries to assign N17 company code. It was not showing, right? Suppose if I change that option, now under one controlling area, I can able to assign multiple company codes. And also you should obtain here SA document. I want to update at FI level. First to save it by selecting that. Then you go for assignment of company code. Now we have new entries option. Okay. If I select that option only, you can able to assign N17 company. Save it. So now I have two company codes under one controlling area. Okay. And here activate components. Here CO company code validation. So why this, by selecting this option, system will allow the end user to do transaction between two company codes under one controlling area. By selecting this, it will allow the end user to do intercompany postings, which are under one controlling area. Okay. That's it. I selected this SA document type and I select that option. What is that? Cross company code transaction. This one. Then I assign a new company code also. Next, activate reconciliation ledger. Go back here. Reconciliation ledger. We activate reconciliation ledger. Controlling area level. I am giving N16 means this is the controlling area. Execute. This concept will be entered. Ignore the message. It is activated at CO level N16 means both company codes also activated because under N16 I have 1 and 2 company codes. Okay. This concept has been activated. Define adjustment accounts for reconciliation. So here 4,150 GL account I have to assign. Define adjustment accounts. Define accounts. Change account determination. First save it. The GL which are going to assign is 4,150. This is only for control purpose. Okay, save it. Next. Yes. Now let us create one variant. Okay, there I am going to tell the system between what objects you want to do the transaction. I want to do transaction between two cost centers which under two company codes level or at segments which are on different company codes or profit centers which are under different company codes. I want these transaction intercompany post transaction. I want to do between the two profit centers, segments, and also cost centers. So if you want to do the transaction between two different objects which comes at between two company codes, you have to tell the system first. Okay. So that is called, there I'm going to define that. I don't want to it's not only for between two cost centers. Okay, it may be between two segments, which comes under between two company codes. It may be between two profit center, which comes under different company codes. You want to do all the scenarios, you want the system to update the FI records, right? So for this, I'm going to tell the system reconciliation. Yeah, this comes here. This comes in the new concept. Getting this. It comes under so it comes under financial accounting, new, okay, ledger concept, okay. Real-time integration of controlling with financial accounting. So define variant for real-time integration. Here, I'll create one variant with the name of 16 real-time integration activate effective from which document type. Here, just text reconciliation. Here, I want to do transaction between two company codes, which comes under one controlling area. Between profit center, which comes under two company codes, segments. In all these scenarios, I want to activate this real-time integration, online reconciliation ledger. If I select, by selecting this, only system can able to allow you to do transaction between these objects. Okay, save it. So this variant N16, I have to assign two company codes, N16 and N17. Just below that, go back, assign variant for real-time integration, N16, sorry, new entries, new old company code, new company code. I am going to assign the variant. Okay, this variant I assign to two company code. Save it. Yes. Now, yes, we can do the testing. We created all the GLs assigned, and I created one variant. I assigned to the both company codes, and also I specify the document type SA. I did everything. Now let us do posting. If I want to do this transaction, I already have M and O, old cost centers. Now new company code is there. Under new company code, I have to create one cost center. Okay, we can create one cost center which belongs to N17. Okay, where we can create KSB1. Sorry, KS0. KS01. I am going to create department X. Production department cost center category. Hierarchy to see all the cost centers data together. Now, which is under which company code? N17. Okay. Now, profit center. You can give new profit center. Actually, what we know, we can give any profit centers you can create. You can assign that here. Okay. Anyway, I'm giving the same profit center. Let me whatever. Save it. I'm using the same old company code profit center, but you can create your own another profit center. You can assign here. Okay. Save it. Okay, fine. Now, what I do now, I am going to do transaction. I am going to transfer some salaries from M cost center, which is under old company code. I'm going to transfer M to X, some salaries. So before that, if I want to transfer salaries from M to X, there should be data. Let's see, ASB1, is there any transactions? Department M, any data is there? Is there? We posted so many transactions yesterday. Any debit amount is there? Yes, rent is there. 35,000 is there. Okay, I transferred 15,000. Of course, still balance is there. Okay, so let me post some 6,000 rupees. Okay, 6,000 rupees. I want transfer to M rent. Okay, say for example, rent salaries also I can transfer. Salaries is there. 200 I transfer 22,000 that much. No, 2,500. Okay, let us transfer the rent. Okay. So how much I want to transfer? Say 6,000 rupees is there. Yes, 35 minus 15. Yes, 10,000 actually balance is there. So I can transfer 6,000 rupees from M to X. Okay. Where KB 11N. Yesterday we saw this KB 11N. Here, department M, rent. Let me take some 4,000 only. 4,000. To which? So KB11N, where I'm using this transaction code at CO level. This I'm using at CO level. Okay. From
Yes.
M, the rent 4,000, department X. I'm just transferring this rent 4,000 from M to X. Let's see whether system will able to update the FI transactions or not. Okay, save it. First, let's see the cost center report, KSB1. M is credited with the 4,000. Okay. X should be debit with the X. Should be debit with the 4,000. This is okay because I did in the CO level by using the KB11 and I have given debit of cost center X and credit of M. Okay. So there is no doubt about the CO records, but I want FI records to be posted automatically. Let's see FB03. FB03 document list. Give. Okay, let's see the N17 company code. SCA document type. Till now, we didn't post any N17 company code transaction, right? After creating, this is the first entry. System automatically posting. See here, N17 has payable to N16, right? So it is credited, rent is debited. New company code has payable to N16. Okay, go back. N16 in old company code. It has receivables from the. It has receivables. First, actually, it was paid by cash. Who yesterday it paid cash N16. Then it transferred to whom N17. Now it has receivables from N17. Rent is credited. Right? Is it?
Yes, madam.
Okay, so these transactions automatically posted. Suppose in the rent GL account, suppose if it is the required entry, what happened? Rent GL account Z04 I assigned. If it is required entry, it can't fill the text. It will show the error. So make it as optional. Okay. Okay. So this, if I did this transaction at company code level, this transaction I did at company, sorry, CO level, KB11N. In KB11N, the T code which I use is CO level. But now I'm doing transaction at FI level directly, F-02. Suppose company code 1 paying outstanding expenses of company code 2. Okay. Then in company code 1 books, it is paying. So cash is credit. Then in the future, it has receivables from company code 2. So that is debit. Is it? It is paying cash, yes, credit. In the future, now it is paying in the future from whom it should get? Company code 2. So that is debit. In case of company code 2 books, it has payable to whom? Old company code. Payable. And their outstanding getting reduced, right? So outstanding is going to debit. These are the entries should be posted. Understood this one?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. So, but here, I can't use, do you observe or not? I can't use this GL account. 2,160,000 and here. Why? This should be done automatically. That is the reason I assign the GL account. This should not, we can't use them directly. So I can use in first company code cash account. I can use in the second company code outstanding expense account. System automatically generate these line items. Okay, let us see that. What I'm telling you, F-02 I'm going. Gupta are able to follow?
Yes, madam.
Okay. So here, if I show you, you can understand clearly. I am posting in N16 company code. Here, what should be credit? Tell me. In N16 paying cash. So what should be credit?
N17.
Credit of GL. Cash is going to credit. It is paying cash. Who is paying cash? N16. In case of N16 books, cash should be credit, right? This I can't use. This I can't use. Only cash is going to credit. Okay. Enter. Okay. 40 should be debit what in the 1,500,000. Where? Which company code?
N16, madam.
N17.
Okay, yes.
Right? So I have given only cash credit in the old company code, one debit in the here. I told you this, these GL should not be updated. I can't use that. One credit, who is paying cash? N16 credit, whose expenditure? Outstanding N17, that should be debit. Okay. And new company code you should give. Enter. Star. Document. Simulate. No, you can't understand. Just go for N16 company code books. Cash. New company code is debit. It has receivables from new company code. Cash is credit. 2,160,000 is debited automatically. Where? In the N16. Go back. Just in the N17, their outstanding going to paid. So it is debit, but in the future it has to payable to N16. It means 2,161,000 is going to credit. Is it? System automate, because I can't use this 2,161,000. System will update them automatically. Any questions? Save it. This I did directly in the F-02. So what is the document is in 30 document number in the N16, second document number in the new copy. .30 document in the old company code. New company code is debit, cash is credit. Second document number in the outstanding is debit, old company code is credit. It has payable to the this one. Okay. This is about online reconciliation ledger. Okay. Okay. So we can continue next Monday. Okay. Monday onwards, as usual, 6:30 the class will be. Okay.
Okay, madam.
Okay.
Okay.
Thank you.
Thank you, madam.
Thank you.
Thank you.